nightmare for this thing to blow up and become big, which may, by the way, may happen because I'll tell you why. Andrew Schultz may be murdered soon. Did you see?
Really?
Did you see what? Oh, he's so fucking ballsy. He Kendrick Lamar is the biggest rapper in the world right now because Kendrick Lamar just bodied Drake. On nobody's bingo card for 2024 is Andrew Schultz winning the rap battle over Drake and Kendrick Lamar over a thing. Did you hear about any of this?
Nothing. No.
So Kendrick Lamar puts out a new album, and in it he says no white. He has a couple bars like no white comedian should talk about black women, and he says a few things that seem like they're geared towards Schultz. Could be geared towards other people. Doesn't matter. And and then he says you need to handle his two boys. So Schultz has two black friends. He does a podcast with Charlemagne the God, and then he's got his good buddy that he does the Alex Media does the show with him, the other podcast with him. Who's a black guy from New York. So he's like, you need to take care of those two people. So those guys, people put together that he's talking about Schultz. They started getting death threats, including Schultz got death threats because of the album. And they were like, Schultz would get in his private mail, I'm going to kill your daughter. You know, and his daughter's 8 months old.
Yeah.
And your wife, and, you know, we're going to get you because these are West Coast people. They're, you know, whatever. So Schultz, after he gets the death threats, goes, okay, this is about me. He goes on and does a rant on Flagrant. And when he started doing it, I said, is he really going to do this? And he went all in on how he was going to just fuck Kendrick Lamar in the ass. And there's nothing. There's nothing he can do about it.
That's balls, dude. I love that.
And it's a fucking hysterical rant about how small Kendrick Lamar is because he's little.
Yeah.
And he's like the only way he's going to stop it. He's not going to be able to stop it. He's just going to have to just enjoy it because I'm just going to take that ass no matter what. And it's 40 minutes of why he'll be able to take Kendrick Lamar and cuddle him and do whatever the fuck he wants to his asshole. Make a mold of his asshole, put up the asshole mold. And he just goes all in about how he's just a little guy. And then he's like, you know, nobody over 5'10" likes Kendrick Lamar. It's like music for little people. Fucking hilarious. And
that's on Flagrant.
And it's a brutal rant. And as he's doing it, I go, the reason this is brilliant is because, first of all, it's fearless. But second of all, he could literally be killed for this. Like, there's crazy people that would murder him for this rant. You're literally taking the most popular rapper in the world who represents the entire West Coast, and you're talking about anally raping him, and that there's nothing he can do about it. It's a whole.
Wow.
The way he does it is so fucking.
When did this happen?
Maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm like, this motherfucker belongs in the Hall of Fame because for him to have the balls to do that, when you put your life on the line and you make it undeniably hilarious, because it was fucking hilarious. So he got attacked. They gave him death threats. So he went back the way comedians do, and he destroyed him with comedy. And everybody, of course, was in a huge uproar. He's racist. And he had mentioned that he had got those death threats, and he had recorded that before he talked about ass raping. So then they're like, he's playing the victim. And he's like, no, I fucking told that story before I recorded about ass rape. I was just telling him. That's like setting up as to why I'm getting ready to ass rape your boy is because, you know,
that's beautifully played.
I got these death threats, and now I'm going to ass rape your boy as a result of these death. You put it out in the song. Your people came at me and said they're going to kill my family, so now I'm going to fuck your boy.
Play in chess, baby.
That's the sequence of events. I'm not going to go, oh, I'm not going to ass rape your boy. He's like, I'm going to take this little toy of a kid and I'm going to bang your boy, and there's nothing he can do about it because he's a little midget. And it's fucking ballsy. But of course, the uproar is he's racist. I'm like, he literally makes fun of everybody, you know. And you know, he's this, and so you're watching all these people that are super powerful people play the victim. And it's, for me, when a comedian's able to take something that technically not funny, ass raping another man, and to make it that funny under the threat of potentially being killed after having their life threatened, that is a different level of balls. And we used to do the hero of the week, like the person of the week, Andrew Schultz for risking your life. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. And I hope, but if he gets killed, we're moving up a notch because his fan base is gonna fucking love this show.
Wow.
I hope he doesn't get killed. I'd rather be a shitty unknown podcast than have that happen. But if we lose him,
I hear fame is
might-
pretty fun.
we might. Yeah, I would hate to be famous. My God, it'd be my worst nightmare. It would be my absolute worst nightmare, is for anybody to know anything about me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It would be literally the most horrific thing in the world to be able to go people going, "Can I take a picture with you?" I'd be like, "No, I'm fucking no, fuck off." Yeah, I don't know that I could be nice and charming to everybody. I am in public. I'm nice and charming to everybody, but I don't think I could do it if I do it because I want to do it. If I
With
had
that, the volume of it would be tough for you.
if no, for me, I'm nice and charming because I want to be. If I had to be, if I were forced to be, or else there's going to be social repercussions, my nature is to revolt against that
Yeah,
and
I
to
get it.
go the opposite direction and to do what I'm not supposed to do and damn the repercussions. The other day, I showed my wife something on Twitter where I go, I don't, usually shit post on Twitter. And I decided to shit post the president of Turkey and Macron and under the president of Turkey's, thing. I'm like, I need to just hammer these two faggots. And my wife is like, you're on a list. I go, sweetheart, I've been on so many lists. I'm trying to be on more lists. I already know that I'm on list here, list there, list everywhere. I'm on all these lists. I might as well do it. And what she knows about me and what you know about me, if I were at dinner with those people, I would still call them faggots. I wouldn't be. I'm not going to go, well, Mr. Dignitary. If they do something, be like, you are such a faggot, Macron. Like I will literally say, and people who know me know I don't have that governor on me, and it doesn't matter who's there. For me, the beauty of not being famous is that the stakes for that sort of we'll call it Tourette's is very low when it's
Very
friends
low.
and family. When friends and family are around, very low. If I were to become famous, I might be at a table with dignitaries, and I would be like, "You're being a faggot right now," to anybody. Gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then the stakes are higher, and then it becomes a big thing, and then I'm never going to apologize. I'm just going to
Pain in
double
the
down.
ass.
I'm going to double down because that's what I do. I'm a psychopath. Never going to apologize. I'll be like, well, the reason I said he's a faggot is because the things he was doing were very faggoty. Let me break down what that means. And then I'll go through a whole.
Like when I punched the girl at Merriweather. I didn't call her a cunt, but she's a cunt.
Yeah, what a great word. What a fucking beautiful word. It's too bad you can't put it on a birthday cake.